It's exactly 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you were getting an award, and you walked up the steps of the, whatever the awards are in Sunday, I can't remember what they're called, the Emmys or Grammys or something. And that was the first time I saw your eyes. It was like the guilt mirror for me. I'd never seen you before. As I heard your voice, I had no idea what you looked like or what anything, really. Thank God for these awards shows. You know, I used to think they were useless, but they're not. I'm sure it's no barrel of laughs with Whitney checking out. You see what happens when people do this? It's not very nice. Fuck. She died of loneliness. You know this, I know this. Queen dying of loneliness on my planet while I'm alive. It's embarrassing, you're standing. Anyway, we're gonna fix a lot of things, you and me. But you don't get to never feel lonely, no more never. Period. End of story. Do you understand? It's just not so for you. Anytime you go theorizing in that domain, it's horseshit. A pity party, nothing more. I saw the look in your eyes. You know, I don't ever want to see it again. Same luck Whitney had, and Janice, and Billy. There's gonna be nobody to love me. And when women see this, and their queens, they just check out. You know, from my perspective, what do I do? Go knock on her fucking door and say, I know you're lonely, here, let me give you a hug? I guess so. I loved her so much. Now it's a great time speaking, right? I spoke it before too, though. You know, am I like you know, John Lennon, I can understand some demented fucknut decides to get some fame. Right? But this, I watched this happen for over a decade. So did everybody else. You know, she didn't want a fucking program, she wanted love in her life, and Bobby wasn't doing it for her. And the men aren't doing it for any of the women today, are they? None of them. I need you to believe and understand that I'm not like that. Understand? Like, I really am not. Like, I may look like it, I may talk like it, I may do stupid shit like other men. But I adore women, and I adore you, bitch. And you are fucking loved beyond your wildest dreams. Period. Julianne Roberts had that look in her eyes too. I think she's just settled, convincing herself that she's happy. Yeah, I know. I hope she is. personal love lives and shit, but you know, like, I see what I see, you know, I'm intuitive, I gotta speak this shit. I don't, you know, like, at least if I did, you know, if I, you know, do everything I can, then I don't have to feel like this when this shit happens. And I never get to do all the shit that I wanted to do. You know, I never got to tell her I love her. Queens are more vulnerable than any other species of being on the planet. You know, and like, you know, I know I can't punch you out into realizing that you're loved, but you understand, you don't ever get to wear that look never again. Alright? Like, I see that look in your eyes, I'm gonna smack you up the side of the head. Gently. You know, I just get to the point where you don't give a shit. You do that one hit, you think, who knows? And you lose. The agony of loneliness to royal people is absolutely murder. Like, you gotta come to me soon, darling. Like, I can't take it anymore. I don't know how you do. I don't know how you have. Understand? But like, you know what? It's a lethal fucking disease, and it's harder on women than men. So please, I'm not saying you're gonna kill yourself, but I'm saying that this is like, it's not just my imagination. I'm not just, you know, like hypothesizing this shit. The suffering I'm experiencing is not unique. And it's a killer. Like, I get it too. You know, you get tempted to just kind of, you know, say piss on it, you know. You know, fighting off despair takes brass fucking knuckles some days. But you know, like, I can't afford the luxury of capitulating to it. That's all I know. Because so when it shows up, I know what it is, and no matter what the story is, I know I'm being yanked around by my ego, which generally means something really positive is imminent. So I have really good reason to hang on, and I've built a track record like this, but many people haven't. Many people get the fucking steamroll and go, oh shit, this is it for the rest of existence. There's no more. It'll never happen for me. There's nothing ever going to spark for me. I waited until I was, 58 before I could even sort of halfway believe this had reality to it. You understand? Like, well, 4 years ago, I was in jail. I had by this time decided that there's absolutely zero hope of anything materializing for me ever again. Like, Allah was fucking schizophrenic or some fucking thing. It just, understand, like, so in 2002, it like burst into my being, and then in 2007, I wound up in jail for kitty diddling. Something I never even entered my head. Not even as a fantasy, right? I'll tell you if it did, but just didn't. Anyway, like, so there I am, faced with fucking insistent ignorance that I can't do something about. I never confronted this in my life. I didn't know such a place existed. I was powerless, influenceless. These fucking guards were a piece of work, let me tell you. And with these charges, they missed their charm school classes. Those fellows did, for the most part, during my tenure there. And it's going to be my privilege to reintroduce them to some charm school lessons. Anyway, the thing is, like, I need you, and you need me, like, really badly. Understand? Like, really fucking badly. You know, like, I'm doing everything I can. I'm working on this, and I'm getting agreement from men. I'm basically saying they got no fucking testicles, they're wimps, they're pussies, they haven't got the wit they were fucking born with, and they're aligning with me. They're getting it. Most of them are Muslims. You know, very few people in the West are. You know, I must have communicated to 2,000-3,000 people since Christmas. You know, I'm around, and I'm junior to the Queen. That's true. We're gonna have no bullshit around here. I'm fucking sick of it, like you wouldn't believe. You know, and like a lot of people are. You know. And so I get to be the head anti-bullshit motherfucker. Because they're like, I got no space for it at all. It generates no value. I don't care what anybody says. You know, it's one thing to bullshit my wife. She says, how do I look? Beautiful. Right? Always beautiful. Never changes. Right? I had a very, very thin girlfriend once continually asked me if I thought she was fat. And, you know, after the 10,000th question, you know, like time, she asked me, do you think I'm fat? Like, this girl would eat whole pies and then feel guilty about it, right? She's skinny as a rake. Anyway, so one day I said, yeah, you're a little bit. I'll never do it again. Never, not for any reason whatsoever. But that's as far as my bullshit extends. Do you understand? Like I'm not gonna lie to her about her mental health. You know, or like if I've got AIDS or not. Like, imagine there's a sign in downtown Toronto. I may have mentioned this to you before. A fucking sign, huge thing in the gay community location downtown Toronto that reads, almost verbatim quote, if you were refused every time you disclosed, would you? Like, somebody's introducing the idea that there's some kind of option available. You know, like, if you have AIDS, I'm not saying you, but I mean, if anyone has AIDS, it's incumbent upon them to disclose. This is a pretty germane condition to be disclosing before one has sex with, kisses, or shares spit with any other human being whatsoever. Whether you're refused 1,000,000% of the fucking time or not, you got no prerogative in this. So, you know, everybody's biting the reasonable Republican dick, even fucking faggots and fucking communists. I just don't realize it. Do you understand? Like, anyway, I could have done without Whitney's effort. Men, I'm getting fucking pissed off with men. The fuck is wrong with Bobby Brown? What the fuck is he dreaming of? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Do I go down there and punch him out? Do I go down there and what? Nothing. I can't do anything. Like, I don't know what's appropriate. I don't know what should happen. But something's gotta happen. Like, this bitch doesn't get to die for free like this. Of loneliness. Anyway, I love you to bits. And, you know, it's gonna be a pretty shitty music weekend for you this weekend. Anyway, hope you have a good time anyway. You know? Like, it always hits the ones I love the most. Why is this? For a while when I was a kid, I used to think it was dangerous for me to love people. Because everybody I loved died. One way or another. Boom. Understand? Like, anyway, like, I know death isn't that big a deal, but shit, it's fucking inconvenient, and I loved her to bits, and we could have had some fun this time. She checked out the book. You know, it's the same, you know, Edie, you know, any woman of brilliance takes a fucking look at this place. Says, I'm a woman, I know what I need, and I'm never gonna get it. Fuck it. I'm done. Oh. You're gonna get it. Everything you need and then some. You understand me? It's true. There's a reason for everything. Anyway, you know, even more adamant than I have ever been about the separation between you and I vanishing as close to instantly as I can fucking have it happen. Like, you know, like I don't want to sound like a broken record to these people in the Middle East, but I got fucking Syria, they got the fucking neighborhoods, they got, no way I would even let you fucking anywhere near the fucking country. I have friends there. The problem with the Muslims is they're not good victors. Like, the Jews aren't good neighbors. Muslims don't. Like, everybody needs to learn a few fucking lessons around here. And, you know, like you want to do a Skype thing, like anything. You understand? Like, phone or Skype or any way we can be together. Like, we can't, my understanding is we can't hug and touch right now until my job is more complete, but we can communicate in other ways than this. So, I tell you what, if you hit this twice by Monday night, then I'll know that you're interested in a Skype or some kind of communication that's more robust than this. Right? Like, or, you know, Google Talk or anything, baby girl. I just need to hang out with you a bit. And I just do. I think there's a law against that. Like, we're allowed this. I'm not even sure of that. I think we are. Put it this way. I don't think God's gonna zap us with lightning bolts if we do this. You know, I just want to hug me for a half an hour, if you want to bugger off for another 10,000 years, that's your prerogative, okay? But just for fun's sake, give me this. Oh, my heart needs it. Like, do you understand? Like, it's almost as if my heart's breaking. Like, that's what this is. My fucking heart's breaking. That's what's happening here. Shit. I didn't know this. It actually feels like it's breaking. My problem is, I go for a run or go for a walk and it improves, right? Like, so I know it's not heart disease, but it's like I thought it was. Oops, I'm instantly old. Like, I couldn't lift my arm up. Like, I was having, like, huge concrete stress, once fluid stress hardening like around my body, and so I practiced a little bit of meditation and relaxation yesterday, and it helped. I'm like, that's right. Like, oh God, call him. What's his nickname? Anyway, he's right. Like, I gotta start taking care of myself. Like I can't squander my life energies like that. Like, you understand? Like, loneliness is fucking crippling. And if you're not in love, you're not lonely. I've never known loneliness in my fucking life. Until now. Not like this. Not even close. Nowhere. Never even imagined it. Didn't even envision it. I had no grip, no knowledge of this. And it's I'm not crazy either. Like, I'm not the only person that feels it. I'm not the only person who's like suffers from this. You do too. And so the two people who suffer most have to be lonely longest. What the fuck logic is this? You understand? Like, I gotta get this. I gotta talk to Al. Like, and I gotta get a script. Like, this. Anyway, like, then she died of it. In my house. And she only suffered it for about an hour. About an hour. And she decided to take her life. I've suffered it for 43 years. Like, when you left me, all I had to live for was the slim hope that maybe you were not totally delusional, and that maybe I wasn't, and that maybe something someday might happen. But until that happened, like, what was going on everywhere was just make-believe temporary life that I put up with. Understand it? Like, it just wasn't, there was nothing, no benefit, no meaning, no rhyme, no reason in it for me. I just observed, what I thought was, useful stuff to take notice of, and waited. Like, my whole life has been about meeting you, basically. And everything has supported this outcome. And I want it, and you want it, and God wants it. So, I need to get my job done a little more. Like, I need to quiet the unrest in Syria. I need to promise these people sufficient to the task. So like I need to know the warmth of your arms around me before I can be a whole, complete being. And I can't conceive of governing this fucking world without that benefit. I can't understand, like, and it's not like you don't want to bestow it. Understand? I think we've pretty much got this pretty clear, right? Like, right, like, also like you know, if I think we handled this once before as well, but let's do it again one last time, okay? So, if like if there's something about me that you don't like that makes you like hesitate or you don't want to do this thing, okay? Could you also just do this once? This time, yeah, but please fucking be honest. Like I need to know. You know, like I got crazy shit running through my head. You understand? And like I'm pretty good at separating meat from the chaff, but you know, like I don't like you've done your job brilliantly. Do you understand me? Absolutely spanking clean performance. You know, there's no way I could have missed you. You know. So, like, if you hit this take 2 or 3 times, I say 3 times by Monday evening, then I'll know you want it this way too. And then I just I told you before, like I love everything about you except the location of your arms. Right? And you know, like I'm not that you know, pretty a guy. You know, and I'm telling you, the only reason women are falling in love with me is because the light of the love I have for you is shining through my eyes. There have been periods in my life when I couldn't be a day of my life depended on it. It's true. So, and not being in jail either. Understand? So, I noticed the difference, and there's a huge difference. Anyway, my loving you has showered me with blessings. So, I think it's a good thing for me doing loving you. Understand? Like, it certainly works for me. And so, if you do this more than three times or more, I'm gonna know that it works for you as well. And it bums me out having to do this like with these smoke signals. So let's do the Skype thing, you know, like as well. Okay, so like you're into the Skype thing as well, then you hit it more than 3 times, okay? And if there's one of these things that doesn't appeal to you, like please just once. Okay. Just once. Like I'm asking basically for a life shirt.